We're glad to have here Dr. Ismaila Ceesay, Minister of Information, for major government updates. Good morning to you, Doctor. Good to have you here in our studios once again.
Good morning. It's good to be back. It's been a while.
It's been a while, actually. I think it's been over 2 to 3 weeks. We have not been able to have you due to major engagements from the government. But, Doctor, what are the latest developments from the government of recent?
Well, actually, we've got a few updates. I think one of them has to do with, by the way, the public is informed that the president is currently in Senegal, Dakar.
Okay.
We'll be back today. That is why there's a pause in the Meet the People store. We start again tomorrow, Tuesday. We'll do Bundung. Wednesday, we'll do Bakau. And on Thursday is the last day, we'll do Banjul.
Okay.
Now, as for the updates from government, we've got quite a few, but I'll just focus on the main ones. Apart from the fact that the president was out on tour, Meet the People's Tour, which has 3 components. The first component has to do with the inspection of major construction works that are ongoing, or to commission new ones. But also the second component is the meetings that you see on the TV in different constituencies. And the one which is a bit more invisible, which is the interactions. The president takes a lot of time behind the scenes to interact with citizens from all walks of life during the Meet the People's Tour. And the president has visited so many project sites, ranging from road construction infrastructure, to health infrastructure, to energy infrastructure, to water infrastructure, to health infrastructure, to education, you name it. And I think this is all part of the tour. If I want to go through the list of the projects he's visited, we'll spend the whole night there, so I wouldn't do that. But just to also inform you that the Ministry of Agriculture has issued a press release last week which focused on 3 issues. The first issue is the trade season, which is commencing on the 1st of December, I think, and ends on the 31st of March. That is the first message we can glean from that press release. The second message we can glean from that is that nobody is allowed to sell or buy groundnuts to any other person apart from the government of the Gambia within this period.
3 months, right?
Yes, and the final message from that is that the price of groundnuts is set at $38,000 per ton, which is from the previous year as well. So there's no change in that. That is $38,000 per ton. I think it's important for the public to take note of that. Now, the other press release we have is from the it's from the Gambia government, obviously, informing the public that Jongla Sanamanjang has been, what word do I use? Arrested.
Yeah.
Through a joint operation between the Senegalese and the Gambian forces. This happened in Casamas. And if you could recall, Sanamanjang is adversely mentioned together with the people who are responsible for violating gross human rights violations in the country through the TRRC process. And therefore, he has been arrested in Senegal, and because it's a security issue which evolves constantly and can be sensitive, we cannot say more.
Yeah, because I almost wanted to ask you, what does this mean for the Gambia, and also in relation to the former president Jammeh, because we have seen so many stories circulating around this, the alleged coup and others.
Well, I'm not aware of any coup. We live in an era of social media where we have a lot of journalists, people who want to do breaking news, and therefore have to dramatize things. The information we have as a government, I'm not aware of any coup d'etat. What I can confirm is that Sanamanjang and some other people has been arrested in Casamance through the joint operation. That is what we can confirm. When it regards to the coup, it's just another thing we had on social media that we are not aware of. Now, what does it mean for Gambia? It means that the arm of justice is long and that you cannot escape justice. They've been adversely mentioned for gross human rights violations in this country, and therefore they have to face justice. And I think it is that process that we find ourselves in. Now, the other update is from the presidency. The president has received the Grand Prix Mid-Days 2025 in Morocco, in Tangier, Morocco, last week. He was awarded this prestigious award for his stance in promoting human rights, promoting democracy, promoting peace and stability in the continent, but also promoting diplomacy as well. So he's been given this prize, and we congratulate him because this award acknowledges his commitment to cooperation and dialogue for peace and stability, like I just mentioned. Now, the Mid-East Forum was in Tangier in Morocco, and it focused on global cooperation and solutions for Africa's challenges. Then we have another press release. The Gambia government condemns the military coup in Guinea-Bissau. Yeah. I think for the public to know that as well. A statement was released by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stating Gambia's position on the situation in Bissau, that the Gambia government strongly condemns the military coup and calls for constitutional order to be restored immediately. The government emphasized the importance of respecting the democratic process, I think, and also reaffirms that the security and rights of all people in Guinea-Bissau should be protected.